Her light is dying. Her life almost spent. And you will never learn why this unknown slaughterer chose to spare you. You know whose help she needs. Will you let her drown in your despair? Or will you sheathe your hate and ask them? Never.
Yep. HD Bran Oracle. For who has a better story than Bran the Broken?
Oh, everyone. Why do you think I came all this way? Where?
They're dragons.
Still, you delay. You doom the only one you ever wished to save through your own stubbornness.
we just lose a significant percentage of our bioplasma reserves. Well, hello? Any techs care to run a diagnostic? No system fault. We've got an intruder. Triple robotic security on all vaults. Camera 5. What is that thing? Tenno? Oh, doesn't fight like a Tenno. Troops, monitor, but keep your distance. Am I on? Intruder! This is Captain Zito of the Ardent, in service to mighty Parvos. Whoever you are, stand down. Your actions will not be tolerated. Well done, whatever you are. It seems you have what you came for. But why? He's a what? Read me that entry again, Ensign. But what use would the Tenno Hunter have for medical-grade bioplasma? Track him.
You see? Futile. Only one can help her now. Beard the beast in its den. You know the path of old.
Ah, damn it! Signal lost.
Operator? Did you disable the security grid? Otis assuredly heard something just now. Whoever is there, step into the light. Who's there? Operator? Umbra? Helminth. Who's there? Operator?
Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Last guy who tried sticking me with the blade, things didn't go so well for him.
Stay calm, Operator.
Wait. Ortis. I don't think he's here for a fight. Are you?
That feather. Processing. It is from a warframe. One who went missing around the time of the Orokin fall, but documentation is scarce. Almost redacted.
You're here for help. For a warframe. Why? You hate warframes. Unless... Is this one... like... you?
Otis doubts anything is left of their sanity at this point.
Ugh, all right. I'll help. For them. Whoever they are.
Strange. A warframe's power should last forever, but some additional factor is draining hers. I am unable to determine what.
We can't let her die.
To restore a depleted warframe, Otis suggests you turn to the base matter of which warframes are made.
The infestation. Go. If you're serious about saving her, you need to spill a lot of infested blood. She needs cortichrome. And that has to be harvested directly from a juggernaut.
One of the old corpus hulks off Eris. Find me the cargo manifest. I want to know what he's searching for. He's woken a juggernaut. Clumsy. Unless he meant it? But why?
The longer we wait, the less of a chance we have of saving her.
Wait. Bioplasma. Now cortichrome. Could it be he's playing doctor? There's a warframe at the bottom of all this. I'm sure of it. Alert the Sisterhood. No. Alert Vala herself. I want to deliver this asset to her personally.
She's worse. We can buy her a few more minutes. But she's not gonna make it through this.
Try.
You don't understand. Whatever's been draining her, it's speeding up. And she's not fighting it.
Try.
not screw this up for me. The Sisterhood doesn't give second chances.
Candidate, Brother Pavros isn't watching.
Captain, there's no Warframe down there. Just traces.
He took something. Rip it from his dead hands.
You're going to be a father, Soren. pagans. If the Lords found out...
You'll take care of us. Always. Won't you?
You have new quests in your...
Tenno, the shadow has fled. His lair is silent and empty. He will not return. Understand, she haunts this place. Her light has marred the earth. She whispers in the sleeping machines. Through the disintegration of her flesh, she lives on. In honor of my barren, void-scarred womb, I entrust Jade to you. He would not have wished this, but she would. I remain the great and terrible Hunhow.
Operator, were you visualizing a bloody battle?
Me too.
Ordis will not stand idly by while Potlucks grant the last vestiges of Jade for his Eximus Executioner program. He must be BB.
Denied.
That? The Beast of Bones? Unbelievable. They made ballads of you, Orden. Shadow figures. Told your story on alley walls. Children sat agog to listen. A legacy wasted. Troops, dismantle this puny operation and retrieve the volatile motes for the Eximus project.
The man you refer to is dead, but Ordis is sure he would also have told you. Far out of our way. Fantastic. The capsule is full of motes. Now we can escort it up the elevator. Ordis has unilaterally enabled air support that will boost the height of your gallant leaps. Enjoy! What? The elevator's power lines have been severed? You'll have to supply power manually. Find ionic charges scattered about. You do not want to take the stairs.
known starvation in his youth, will never tolerate waste. Be warned, I will not let Jade's legacy be squandered, nor that of Borden Counts.
Ordis fears you are wasting your breath, Mr. Granum. Those sister beacons are meant for the Corpus troops to call in backup. Operator, the elevator has stopped. Find more ionic charges.
Before you got here, then we wouldn't have had to do this now, would we?
Corpus, the enemy is on their way to extraction. Does that seem like a satisfactory outcome to you?
Home free. I have a commandment on the Willow Group. Please have a note there.
Another job well executed.
Orders me shall lay Jade's volatile modes to rest in the embrace of the sun, well out of reach of Pavos Granium and his tawdry schemes. She will, once again, be a part of the giving of life. Orders hopes this is what she would have wanted. Operator, do you see anything you would like? All right, Operator. Unlike her vestigial modes, Jade's volatile modes are finite and irreplaceable. Get to them all first, and no desire or ambition will be able to replace them. Perhaps the Operator needs to take another trip to the depths of Uranus. Could Ordis have saved Jade? Ordis has rerun a simulation of the event 600,004,043 times, and Ordis has still not found a satisfactory course of action. Do these things just happen sometimes? Very well. Bye.
Everything changes, little Seven.
For so long it has just been Ordis and the Operator together on the Orbiter. Now they're Operator. Did you know Cephalon Samaris is here? Ordis was so
terrified,
respectful of Samaris once. Bye.
Die, little.
Learn at your own pace from leading university.
Talking about, and I want to talk about it. So there is a YouTuber by the name of Synthetic Man who is currently beefing with my boy Penguins Zero. Voice Critical is in beef with Synthetic Man, and it's wild. So the way I actually found out about this is because in a previous video, someone was talking about how people are making Fallout videos and talking about how Fallout, they hate Biden, and Fallout is anti-capitalism and it went woke and all that stuff. And I was like, is she talking about Mauler? That's what I said in my video, because I know Mauler dropped a 2.5-hour-long video on Fallout. I was wrong. It was not Mauler. It was this guy, Synthetic Man. So I decided to go down this rabbit hole a little bit, and the rabbit hole goes incredibly deep. Like, actual insane deep rabbit hole. Like, wild. And so this guy made 2 videos on Fallout. He made one on the first episode and one on the rest of the show. I have narrowed it down to the best parts. I have like timestamps written down that I'm going to be skipping to get to the best parts in this video, because we're not going to be watching every single one of his videos. I just thought there were a few moments that were incredibly interesting and very prudent to this point. Now, this goes as far as Penguin Zero, my boy Charlie, saw Synthetic Man's Fallout videos and made fun of him for like 30 seconds on his podcast. All right? On his podcast. Not like a main channel thing, but this guy got so bent out of shape that he went on an absolutely unhinged rant. So first I'm going to show you his rant, then I'm going to show you his video, then I'm going to show you Charlie's criticism, then we'll come back to his response to Charlie's criticism. This is going to be great. So this is how he starts. This is how I first heard of this. I saw this clip.
He says, I'm ashamed of my past self. This is the shit. This is the guy shitting on me. You gotta be fucking kidding. Critical is the biggest sellout on this fucking platform. His
insane take. He is literally the most generous man on the platform that makes content on whatever the hell he wants. Anyway.
Word is worth nothing.
Literally someone who actually, one of the only commentary YouTubers, let alone the big ones, that will actually sometimes have takes that go against the grain, like he did with the whole iDubbbz thing. He said iDubbbz didn't need to apologize the way he did, and he got so much hate for it. Anyway.
Literally the most, like, normie, zoomer appealing, milquetoast, like, sucking off every fucking normie-ass opinion. Like, fucking, it's disgusting to me that I used to watch his channel.
Oh,
he used to be kind of funny. Now
he used to be funny, and his comedy dried up. Oh, just like every woman's vagina within a 10-foot radius of me.
Watch some of those old videos, and they haven't aged perfectly. But greed ruined these YouTubers one day ago. Coming from him.
Coming from him? What does that even mean? He spends so much money. He gives so much to charity. He literally gives away money. His content is like the ultimate I do whatever I want content. He doesn't just stick to a path covering every drama in the world. Anyway, we'll keep going.
You fucking scum.
I was very excited for this stream in particular because I really was excited to make fun of a far-right YouTuber and then a far-left YouTuber. This is going to be the new Nux grind set. Just making enemies with everyone. It's going to be great. You got to wait for this. This gets wild.
I'm glad this manlet got cheated on.
What? Huh? What?
His girlfriend got tired of his tiny penis.
Huh? Who says that? What? He criticized your review of a TV show? And you went there? Alright, dude. Well, anyway, so now that I want you to see the extent of where the insulting goes, he keeps going, he keeps insulting him with insane shit. So we're going to be diving into the lore of Synthetic Man because someone freaking has to. Alright, so he made a video covering the first episode of Fallout. So the first grievance I may have had with the video was around here. Around here! It could be right and wrong. I'm just shooting in the dark here. Let's see what he has to say.
They imply he played some kind of cowboy character. I don't know if it's for commercials or military propaganda. And now he just does birthday parties for alimony payments.
Oh, he was cool, and now he does birthday party for alimony payments. Okay, all right. So this guy had a rough time, bad relationship. That's what I would have said. You know.
And I find this even more funny because his kid is mixed race. So his black wife divorced him, and now he plays fucking birthday parties. How black-pilling is that?
What do you think that means, though? Yeah, it's hilarious. That's my favorite part, too. I'm glad we both have the same favorite part. That is the funniest part. The funniest part is a black woman divorced him. And obviously, black women wouldn't divorce a white man. Because white people are... This is obviously sarcasm. I don't want to get clipped. But you know what I'm saying.
And at the risk of getting a shit ton of dislikes from normies,
Normies!
it's like my review of the first episode of The Last of Us, I find this even more funny.
Oh, it's even funnier. Don't worry, it gets even funnier. Marrying a black woman, hilarious. All right, don't worry, it gets better.
Because if you know anything about marriage statistics, you would
know anything.
Know that white male, black female actually has the lowest divorce rates.
LMAO! Why does that matter? Okay, but it does happen, right? Does it happen? Yes. Okay, so it does happen. And in this show is an instance of where it happened. Bro, you have the main character, all right? Or maybe not the main character, but you have this dude, all right? He is a straight white male as one of the main characters of the Fallout TV show. The dude that becomes the ghoul and all that shit. But instead of, saying that, he says, well, it's hilarious because he had a black wife. And she divorced him. And a mixed race child.
So in a way, you could almost say this is anti-propaganda, but...
What does that even mean, anti-propaganda? Who sees this and says it's propaganda?
I still think it's promoting race.
Listen, I'm going to tell you my hot takes about diversity in media as we get further down this rabbit hole. Don't worry. I have my takes because I hate forced diversity. But this just ain't it, though. Like having I'll tell you where I hate diversity. They made Cleopatra in the Netflix thing. They made her a black lady, even though in history she wasn't a black lady. That there, forced diversity, all right? The most forced diversity on the planet, right? It doesn't make any sense. That there, promoting wokeism, whatever you want to call it. Sure, I'm with you, homie. But this?
He's mixing, as basically every show on television does. For as woke as video games are these days, TV and movies blow...
Get the gun, or do we go?
I spent 6 months unlocking all of this.
Wow, that seems like a bunch of work.
Yeah, it was. But don't worry, with a little bit of patience, and you too will just... Where'd you get that armor?
Yeah, no, I just bought it. Apparently it's part of the new season cosmetics.
Where you just spent real money on that, actual dollars.
Yeah.
It's just, I'm kind of sick of people just buying their way to good gear. This shit used to actually mean something. And I, personally, think it's fucking lazy. What do you think you did?
I applied for a job, and then I spent 40, 50 hours a week grinding away at that job, which allowed me a very class-specific perk called, get this, disposable income, which I figured I could allow myself to spend on a little treat for myself, a little cosmetic item in a game that I'm learning for fun. I guess I'm just lazy. My bad.
I'm really sorry. I don't think I've ever thought about it like that. I mean, it's just cosmetic, right? It's not like it really matters.
Exactly. Now let's go, because I can't wait to try out this new arcane sword of destruction. Apparently, this can one-hit kill a dragon.
Fuck you. I mean, I spent 6 months unlocking all of this.
Wow, that seems like a bunch of work.
Yeah, it was. But don't worry, with a little bit of patience, and you too will just... Where'd you get that armor?
Yeah, no, I just bought it. Apparently it's part of the new season cosmetics.
Where you just spent real money on that, actual dollars.
Yeah.
It's just, I'm kind of sick of people just buying their way to good gear. This shit used to actually mean something. And I, personally, think it's fucking lazy. What do you think that you did?
I applied for a job, and then I spent like 40, 50 hours a week grinding away at that job, which allowed me a very class-specific perk called, get this, disposable income, which I figured I could allow myself to spend on a little treat for myself, a little cosmetic item in a game that I'm learning for fun. I guess I'm just lazy. My bad.
I'm really sorry. I don't think I've ever thought about it like that. It's just cosmetic, right? It's not like it really matters.
Exactly. Now let's go. Because I can't wait to try out this new arcane sword of destruction. Apparently, let's get a one-hit killer dragon.
Fuck you. Why don't you burn those? Why are you selling t-shirts? You can't make any money doing that.
What are your sales for the shirts?
This year we've made $270,000.
Your ask is $212,000 for 10%, correct?
Yes.
Why wasn't it 200 or 225? 212.
You want to know the real answer to that question?
Yeah.
It's because I couldn't say 200 without stuttering, so I had to find a number that I could say without stuttering. Because once I stutter, then the whole thing I'm gonna forget. So that's kind of why.
So you can't say to me that you're worth close to $2 million. I don't buy it.
I mean, I said it, but it might not be true. I don't know.
It's your best pitch ever.
Why don't you burn those? Why are you selling t-shirts? You can't make any money doing that.
What are your sales for the shirts?
This year we've made $270,000.
Your ask is $212,000 for 10%, correct?
Yes.
Why wasn't it 200 or 225? 212.
You want to know the real answer to that question?
Yeah.
It's because I couldn't say 200 without stuttering, so I had to find a number that I could say without stuttering. Because once I stutter, then the whole thing I'm gonna forget. So that's kind of why.
So you can't say to me that you're worth close to $2 million. I don't buy it.
I mean, I said it, but it might not be true. I don't know.
It's your best pitch ever.
Why don't you burn those? Why are you selling t-shirts? You can't make any money doing that.
What are your sales for the shirts?
This year,
What's wrong with Sony that they took the full asshole pill? To be real, it's not just Sony, man. You've got Sony doing this stupid bullshit, trying to aggressively take as much of the PC market and manipulate people into going to console. You've got Microsoft that is buying up small studios, taking everything they possibly can, all of the brilliant ideas they can, and then closing the shit out of them and going, why don't we have any more cool studios that are making cool shit? What happened to them? And then you've got EA trying to find ways to put advertisements into AAA video games that you pay $60 to $70. I know that's not a joke. Like, what? All of them are shit, dude. All of them are shit. What's wrong with Sony that they took the full asshole pill? To be real, it's not just Sony, man. You've got doing this stupid bullshit, trying to aggressively take as much of the PC market and manipulate people into going to console. You've got Microsoft that is buying up small studios, taking everything they possibly can, all of the brilliant ideas they can, and then closing the shit out of them and going, why don't we have any more cool studios that are making cool shit? What happened to them? And then you've got EA trying to find ways to put advertisements into AAA video games that you pay $60 to $70. I know that's not a joke. Like, what? All of them are shit, dude. All of them are shit. What's wrong with Sony that they took the full asshole pill? To be real, it's not just Sony, man. You've got Sony doing this stupid bullshit, trying to aggressively take as much of the PC market and manipulate people into going to console. You've got Microsoft that is buying up small studios, taking everything they possibly can, all of the brilliant ideas they can, and then closing the shit out of them and going, why don't we have any more cool studios that are making cool shit? What happened to them? And then you've got EA trying to find ways to put advertisements into AAA video games that you pay $60 to $70. I know that's not a joke. Like, what? All of them are shit, dude. All of them are shit. What's wrong with Sony that they took the full asshole pill? To be real, it's not just Sony, man. You've got Sony doing this stupid bullshit, trying to aggressively take as much of the PC market and manipulate people into going to console. You've got Microsoft that is buying up small studios, taking everything they possibly can, all of the brilliant ideas they can, and then closing the shit out of them and going, why don't we have any more cool studios that are making cool shit? What happened to them? And then you've got EA trying to find ways to put advertisements into AAA video games that you pay $60 to $70. I know that's not a joke. Like, what? All of them are shit, dude. All all of them are shit. What's wrong with Sony that accepts the full asshole build? See, you're really, it's not just Sony, man. You've got Sony doing this stupid bullshit, trying to aggressively take as much of the PC market and manipulate people into going to console. You've got Microsoft that is buying up small studios, taking everything they possibly can, all of the brilliant ideas they can, and then closing the shit out of them and going, why don't we have any more?
How rare is your name? Now. How rare is your name? A mountain. That was an amount.
Oh, busted. Oh, when I did it, they didn't let me know how I was doing. This is outrageous. It's unfair.
That's got two reasons to make it harder. Not enough hardware operations really happen. To kidnap kids, did we? I was younger than you are. Jedi testing. I was only 4. I smashed your school. Mountain.
Enter the conduit.
That was clearly a probe door.
But you could free it on the spot.
What do you want, Osha? Well, I went out of this cult. I want to join the Jedi.
A mountain. That was an amount.
Busted. Oh, when I did it, they didn't let me know how I was doing. This is outrageous. It's unfair.
That's what you need to make it harder. Not enough hardware operations for that. We didn't to kidnap kids, did we? I was younger than you are. And the Jedi testing. I was only 4. I smashed your skull. Mountain. That was clearly a broken.
But you could free it on the spot.
What do you want, Osha? Well, I went out of this cult. I want to join the Jedi.
A mountain. That was an amount.
Busted. Oh, when I did it, they didn't let me know how I was doing. This is outrageous. It's unfair.
That's what it's harder. Not enough hardware operations for the applicants. That kids did we? I was younger than you are. Jedi testing. I was only 4. I smashed your skull. Mountain. That was clearly a broke door.
But you could free it on the spot.
What do you want, Osha? Well, I went out of this cult. What do you get at?
A mountain.
conduit is open. Our experiment moves to a new zone.
From little things, big things grow, dreamers. I believe in you all.
Oh my god. No, it wasn't me. Thank you, Marge.
Tell him about Chuck. I'm not a fighter, I'm a lover.
No, because if you're a lover, you gotta be a fighter.
How so?
Because if you don't fight for your love, what kind of love? Thank God.
I'm not a fighter, I'm a lover.
No, because if you're a lover, you gotta be a fighter.
How so?
Hunter, the
If you don't fight for
sanctuary
your
will go
love,
on
what
without
kind
you.
of love?
I'm not a fighter, I'm a lover.
No, because if you're a lover, you gotta be a fighter.
How so?
Because if you don't fight for your love, what kind of love? Thank God.
I'm not a fighter, I'm a lover.
You want to share what you have to say?
I'll say what I want to say, and if the consequence of that is losing money, so be it.
Okay. But I mean, when you link to somebody who's talking about the guy who killed children in a mall now in Texas, and you say something like it might be a bad psyop. I'm not quite sure what you meant, but
In that particular case, there was it was, I think, incorrectly described to be a white supremacist action.
there's no proof, by the way, that he was not.
There's no. I would say that there's no proof that he is.
And that's a debate you want to get into on Twitter?
Yeah. Because we should not be ascribing things to white supremacy if it's false.
You want to share what you have to say?
How's it going? I'm so sorry.
I cannot give my legs.
See this?
Actually, he's the one who's been taking it.
The assume was a momentary diversion.
Nothing wrong with having a bit of fun.
To be a little curious.
Serena Williams is great and all, but if Serena Williams were competing, he said she's the best female player ever, and they were like, well, why not just the best player ever? Is it because she's a woman? Like, if she were a man, she'd get her ass kicked. And everyone was like, no, how dare you? Right. There is something called the universal tennis ranking. She would rank in the mid-ranks of college male players if she were a man. And Serena Williams said like 5 years ago, no, I never want to play with like Andy Roddick. He'd kill me. She actually did this. There was a 200th ranked man in the world who she wanted to just warm up with. And they played a normal man. He won 6-1, 6-0. Right? And he was like ranked 200.